Hope you enjoy everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Sellavin game. I let you on Dragon Ball Super episode 56. Super Saiyan Rose. We've been waiting to see this. This has been a very good and hyped episode all week. And getting ready to see this now. We get to see he's a big hype. And we knew for the potential that Black, had the potential for Super Saiyan, and we finally got it. Got it in this episode, and this episode, I gotta admit, had a lot of some surprises. Some that you didn't see, some you did see coming, some you didn't see coming. All right, let's get started. All right. The episode begins. They arrive in the future. The Resistance attack. They think that Goku is back. Remember, Black is not Goku. He's just using his face, his body, which is just very very complicated. I mean, how can you? How can you prove your innocence when there's a guy out there who has the same face in you, an evil doppelganger? That's the problem with these dual identity stuff. Always so complicated. Anyway, when Trunks explains things that, hey, he went to the past and got help. Hope he finally did, and and overall, they were happy. They even looked like they wanted to get his autograph. They also know about the. They also know about how Trunks went to the past, the time machine. See, it's not supposed to be known. The only one who knew were Mai and Trunks and his mother, and we all know what happened to his mother. And so that's when Trunks figured out that Mai's alive. Overall, they go to this a subway station like deep underground, and they find out now that she's underground. She's been helping the resistance. We also get to see the relationship. We definitely see that Trunks and Mai care about each other. We get to see that throughout the episode. How their feelings, manifest. Vegeta even said itself, if anything happens to us, you take the time machine, you and Mai go to the past, basically. Saying that you two can be saved there until something is done, Basically, overall, it's definitely very unique. We have to see that the resistance, has definitely fallen on hard times, Even though Mai has helped, and has helped them a lot in Trump's absence. As is, a lot of people still died when he was gone. We have no idea of how long it's been. It's probably my guess is probably a couple of days, leads to a few weeks, to a week or so or more after the fight between Goku and Black. So, because time travel stuff, things are not always that you expected. And it's always so complicated. You can never be too careful. Overall, the situation for them is like very it's very unique, hard right now because the future the future they're scared, they're quivering in darkness, and they're all on all hope. But Trunks, he's trying to make things light. Like for example, there's this little kid who's very scared, especially when she sees Goku, Goku and Black look alike. He managed to cheer him up, and but Vegeta did the thing like how Vegeta brought these the capsule corp tablets filled with food, and Bulma was the one who thought of it. I'm like Bulma thought ahead. She knew that things were gonna get crazy in the future, so be problems. So she came up with a solution. Overall, you gotta love Bulma. Overall, even though she wasn't in this episode overall, giving her a big shout out. And one of the biggest surprises of all, and we get to see the people eating the food is Yajirobe of all people. I'm like, Yajirobe survives. I'm like, this dude, I'm like, this guy never dies, like, overall. I certain death. When this guy faces death, he either runs away, manages to survive by the skin of his teeth. Like, overall, according to what he said, Korin gave him the last of the sun and said, you don't have to pay me back. I'm like, that's pretty funny. And the guy calls him out. Yeah, this guy doesn't fight at all. All he does is show around and shows up to eat. That's pretty funny. That's a big, funny Easter egg. I mean, if you guys remember the Saiyan saga, and when Vegeta first landed, he cut off Vegeta's tail, but he ran away. And he always did things sneaky. He tried to kill Vegeta with a sword, but it didn't work, and got Vegeta pissed off, and he got messed up. I remember the beginning of the Android saga. When he delivered the sensu beam to Goku and the others when they on South City, and he got attacked by the androids, and that's when they learned that the androids existed, and and they didn't have energy, so they couldn't find. They couldn't. They had to fight an energy they couldn't. They couldn't sense. They had to use their eyes, which is pretty problematic. That's another. That's like a big. Those are like big Dragon Ball Easter eggs to describe Yajirobe's personality. Overall, someone who eats, cuts, and runs. That's pretty much describes his personality. Anyway, we get to the moment, Goku, the other Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, and they find Black, I can't believe that Vegeta's the one who wants to take him on first, overall. I mean, he already let Goku have his. I mean, he knows that Goku fought him last time, and Trunks didn't stand a chance, so he wants to see how he fares against him on his way. And remember, Goku was holding back, so this time Vegeta wants to go all out, use Super Saiyan Blue, overall. Seeing this, at first the fight begins, ends, it looks like Vegeta overwhelming Black, but it looks like Black doesn't feel anything. Like, it's like he's gone, and Vegeta says himself, he's gotten way stronger than he did last time. Is it possible that he learned something from his encounter with Goku? I mean, his black energy, like, something is definitely wrong here. Like, something is, and he's changed in a big way. Hey, like, I didn't know what was going to happen. So, I mean, what happened? I mean, we know what's going to happen, but they don't know how Black suddenly evolved into this. And when he summons his Super Saiyan Rose, like the whole thing, everything starts to change. Like the sky started to rip with thunder, and everybody's encased in like this purple light, and this dark reddish aura around Black and his hair, and everything about him changes. His hair, his color, even his eyes turn this dark grayish color. And he said, "What do you think?" And humans would call this Rose. So this would be Super Saiyan and Rose. Like, it's like not many people would probably be we look at a guy with pink hair and think that he's a major threat, but Black pulls it off well. And he only managed to go head to head with Vegeta. Even though he took all the hits, I think he did that just to toy with him for a moment to see what it was made of. Then he countered with Super Saiyan Rose, and seeing how they clash, they're pretty much about even. But we still have no idea what Black is and how he came from. His powers could be practically unknown and still hold a big meaning. And one of the things I gotta note, Paul, is that when Vegeta was getting ready to make his final blow, he summons out. He uses his hand to create an energy blade, like literally cutting through Vegeta. That's like a big Easter egg for Dragon Ball Z. Back during the Majin Buu arc, the fusion arc, like when Vegeta used an energy blade and cut through Super Buu, stabbed right through him and cut it in half. It's pretty, and it's something you gotta think about. And one of the biggest Easter eggs, overall, saying that Tari Vegeta, this was just a warm up. That's the same thing Cell said to Vegeta after he achieved his perfect form and beat the hell out of Vegeta overall. In the end, like Vegeta let his pride get the best of him, and look what happened. And you gotta look from the tone of the voice that Black is talking, saying you should know your place, and you didn't know your place, and look what happened to you. Saying that he's all like the way he talks is like so high and mighty of himself, like overall, saying that I am a superior being, I'm stronger than of you, and I have the right to destroy, and I have the power to literally cleanse this world of all impurities, and calling humans insects and stuff like that. And even Goku went as Black, and he was a bit surprised at how strong he was because he didn't expect this. And one of the things he did that overall is the arrival of Zamasu. Zamasu suddenly arrives on the screen saying, and you should stop this right now. And saying the one who should kill Goku is me. That means I don't know what happened. It looks like Zamasu has definitely embraced the darkness, but it also means that he's not Goku Black, which means there's a big hole in this story that we have no idea what's going on. Hopefully, in the next episode, we get a huge explanation to what's going on and how did this happen, because wow. Vegeta got cut. Vegeta got cut through, and Goku got knocked on his butt. And this was and we knew that Black was not gonna be the easiest of opponents. But now that he's achieved Super Saiyan Rose and he has Zamasu on his side, I mean, we thought he was Zamasu, but that's not true. That means they're in for a definite. They're in for a big roller coaster of a fight. Overall, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the subscribe. Thank you. This is something. This is my latest review. I'm now just Dragon Ball Super episode of 56. I'm out. Peace. Sorry for the spoilers. Bye.